getting off the ship again in Skagway, Alaska. The ship being the Carnival Miracle there. They like paint the different ship names on the rocks here. And I think some of our crew is doing that right now up there. Not sure what all he's painting. It's pretty detailed. It's not just like a giant bowling dam or Norwegian bliss. So we're going to walk into Skagway, look around. Earlier we walked up to Lower Dewey Lake, went on a hike, got back on the ship, ate some lunch, laid around, going back out. It's about 2:30 now. Here's M&M Tours. They seem to be closed. Of course, there's the ship, and here's the mountains. You can see some glacier or snow up on top of there still. It's mid-September, so I'm guessing it's not going to melt. They do have a shuttle that comes here. Costs $2 each way, I guess. But we're going to walk. Walk, walk, walk. Look at the color of that water. It's pretty cloudy. It's raining most of the day. Not raining right now. Doesn't mean it's not going to. So this is a pretty little harbor. The water is very still in here. Most of the cruise, the water's been very still. Hardly any ship movement. Well, the ship is around the bend there. We've been walking, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And we are now into Skagway, sort of. Train tracks. Earlier this morning we went up to Dewey Lake. Up that path. But now we're going to go into town and look around. Hey, squirrels. Here's our first buildings now. Miners' Gems. Gold Rush Gifts. Giddy up. I would say almost everyone in town today is off the Carnival Miracle because it's the only ship here. And I'm sure the locals aren't just wandering around town. They're working. On the ride on the White Pass and Yukon route, you could buy a train ticket in that building. Janet wants to go in and see how much it is. So the buildings all look old, like this one, but well taken care of. Even this boardwalk, and it looks almost new. Here's the visitor center. There's the Red Onion Saloon, and it's closed today. Ha! That's weird. They were selling tours though. Alaska Shirt Company. The Loom. Some old trains there, or cars, engines. Janet wants to go in a store and get a charm, and I'm going to let her. But that's it. In case you've never been in there, and I've never been in there. But apparently they're closed on Thursdays, even if a ship comes in. Richter's. Hey, there's Janet trying to get a free charm. Look, I'm in the middle of the road now in Skagway. There's a car coming, so I'm going to get out of the road. And now we're up here. Pre-train charm. Pre-train charm. That's hard to say. This place looks closed due to staffing. And if I had to guess, I'd say almost everything is a jewelry store, a gift shop, or tours. Not a whole lot else here. I mean, they're old classic buildings, and I'm sure at one time they were something else, because the gold miners didn't need gift shops. There's a marijuana dispensary. Or cannabis shop. I guess they don't have to be dispensaries anymore.
You vlogging the whole experience?
Yep. The whole experience.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Check us out, Port Monkeys.
Port Monkeys.
Port Monkeys? You have your own port.
Where am I?
Port Monkeys?
You guys are in the group.
The Facebook group? Miners Gems? Wait a minute. They were down there.
Yes, we are.
How many Miners Gems are in town?
3.
3. No waiting.
Yeah. You know what? I want to get you on camera.
Okie doke.
Are you getting me on camera?
Port Monkeys.
Port Monkey. Ooh, get that quick shout out. I want to
That's right.
this whole experience too.
Follow us on YouTube. So I'm in the middle of the street again. There's a lot of cars parked and a couple on the road. This is the only way I can get you to see the names of some of these places or what they look like, really. Hopefully we're walking up to the Gold Rush Cemetery. I don't know how far up exactly. I think it's about a mile. But, I mean, we're already halfway there, I suppose. Hey, Del Sol color change. Can't get enough of those. Klondike Gold Rush Jewels. So it's almost like this town is only here for tourists. If you know what I mean.
It's our friend the moose.
Moose. Is that Bullwinkle? Oh, there's the back alley rock shop. If you want to pan for gold, maybe you want to go there. Personally, I've panned for gold many times and found some. But that was not on a tour or anything. I just went up in Northern California and panned for gold. Just found a little bit. Ice cream. Hi! Cone Company. Clothes Rush. See that? Clothes Rush. Well, I stopped to take a few photos and I saw Bombay Curry. And then I saw Radio Shack. What are they doing here? And then Sockeye Cycle Company. I bet they rent cycles. Yeah? And here's a camping store. Oh, wait a minute. Klondike Gold Rush International Historical Park Trail Center. Okay. I guess it's not a store. And they don't sell camping gear. Alaskan Ivory. 5th Avenue. Comfy?
Yes, sir.
So, we're about halfway up the street there. The main street, I guess. And there's restrooms way over there. So if you need restrooms, they're here. I think we're getting out of town pretty quick here. Now Janet had something she wanted to say, and it wasn't Wells Fargo.
Authentic tin type photography.
Ah, okay. You know, photo on tin plates. Although well, maybe it's authentic, so maybe they do it that way. We're on a residential street suddenly. It's the same street. They call it Broadway. Thought somebody called it Fifth Avenue there. You gonna stop at that stop sign? You gonna stop at that stop sign? Let's hope. The library's over there if you need it. But these are just people's houses. The cemetery is another mile or so up here. We're going to try to get up there. Thought you might be interested in this. It's a sky vodka tree. You probably haven't seen one before. And some power equipment. Like I say, we're in a residential area. You can see where the town ended and the houses began. There's a little creek here. I don't see any salmon in it. Maybe a little park. There's a picnic table there. I think we still have about a mile to go though. And it's starting to sprinkle. We've walked across this street, which is not 14th Avenue, but State Street. We walked on 14th Avenue and now we're heading up more. Now here's an old looking house. Not sure if it is old. And here's a new looking apartment building. Or condos. Well, newer. And here's the forest. And forest is all around you here. This is like a little sliver of flat land. And we're walking up to the end of it, it looks like. Walking up State Street, that's the RV park and laundromat with the green roof. And we've come to some road construction and this super ultra modern building, which I'm guessing is the fire department and the police department. And they got a little water tower in back there. And this guy, white pass train and Yukon going by. And it looks like it's full of people. You probably can't tell. And we're getting near the end of the road, which means I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close to the cemetery. Hey, Rambler, classic. You say tomato, natural food. Wow, they're way up here. So maybe this is the market for the town. Mexican food selection minus 20%. So I see a sign now, Gold Rush Cemetery, this way. According to my Google Maps, it says we've got 11 minutes of walking and we'll be there. This is like the train station for the trains. See them all there? White Pass, Yukon route. So, and of course up there is the White Pass, right? Where all the miners went to find their fortune in gold. And very few of them did. So, the road is turning now. And I thought you might want to see that guy. Think that's Godzilla?
Yeah, he's got a river underneath him.
I think that's Godzilla P.
Godzilla.
P.
Godzilla.
Anyway. So it looks like we're gonna cross a main road or something here. Oh wait, I see. We're gonna go off on a trail, I think. Right up there. The Skagway River here. And there's a big bridge. And there's also a sign that says Gold Rush Cemetery, go that way. Half a mile. Half a mile? Oh, there's other people up there.
Look at all the trains.
Looks like they don't use those anymore, but maybe they just haven't used them in a year and a half. We turned in, well, you see two people walking by that red building. And now we're on a path, but I guess it's just a dirt road. This is the back side of the train station. I'm walking up this dirt road for a little bit. It's starting to rain again. We should be almost there. That's a riverbed. The river's through those trees, but I imagine sometimes it's up to here. And I came across these mysterious rock stacking again. on top of old train parts. Although it looks like people have knocked the mysterious rock stacks over. Look at moss growing on everything down there. We're coming to railroad signs, like railroad crossing. It also says shops there. So this is the stop for shops? I don't know. Gold Rush Cemetery, across the tracks. I think I see it up there in that stand of trees. Well, there's a little building here. It might be a toilet, but it has smokestacks for some reason. Or chimneys, I think. Oh, maybe that's for the stank. And a bathroom it is. Janet's excited. Well, whoever thought to put those here, thank you. I feel better. Now, here's a white sign that says Gold Rush Cemetery, Skagway. So let's go take a look at the sign. These people on this bike passed us earlier because they were on a bike, so they go faster. So I guess maybe that's the people they know are here or something. Skagway's most famous graveyard is the Gold Rush Cemetery. Records indicate that the first burial occurred here in early 1898. And if you want to know any more, the internet is your friend. We're going to go up inside though. So here's a couple graves and a giant gold nugget chained to a tree. Martin Itgen. Oh, from 1942 though. I don't think I want to go up in there. Let's go on this sidewalk a little more.
Reed Falls. Is that part of the trail?
Reed Falls, yeah, this is the trail then. So, this morning we walked up to Lower Dewey Lake and we were going to cut across the mountain pass there, or the mountains, and come down by Reed Falls, but we didn't. And it's actually a cement sidewalk, so they've really taken care of this place.
Oh wow.
Well, here's a 1904, and you can see these are all through the trees. $1898. So a lot of these right here, 1898. In fact, all of these, even that one, and that one over there was unknown. Huh. I can't really read that one. That says 1900. Now, I don't believe that's the same piece of wood from 1899, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem like it would have lasted. 1900, 1901. I think that's the largest monument in the whole place.
But there's gravestones.
Reed, oh, well, here's Frank Reed. Reed Falls is named after him. 1898. Age 5 years. This is the infant Clark. Died 1902. Infant son. Leaving the Gold Rush Cemetery, and a couple of these Tin Lizzies pulled up. People are all masked up, that's good. And here's another bus load, or truckload, or whatever kind of load that is. Skagway, Alaska Street Car Tour for all points of interest. And then there's a walking party. So I'm gonna guess the ship isn't leaving soon. So we ran into these people and they said the Reed Falls is just a 5-minute walk up here. So we're gonna make the walk. So here's the giant gold nugget again, chained to the tree.
And doesn't that say Reed Falls? That's the trail.
Yeah, right up by the nugget.
Yeah, look at the tree. The sign says it.
Oh, they did stop eventually.
We're worrying about that.
So we decided to join. Ooh, so we came to a fork in the road. It says choose your trail, streetcar, cemetery. There's a bridge there. Whoa, she's pretty unstable.
Jump!
We're on this trail going to Lower Reed Falls, not Upper Reed Falls, which is further up the trail. But I think we're almost there. I think I can hear it. Do you hear that? Does Janet hear it? Oh. Well, it's bigger than I thought. It's getting closer. So I don't know if this is called the Reed River or not. But this is quite the canyon. And a lot of waterfall. I had no idea it would be this big. Hey, there's a bench and a sort of cave. There's some people standing way up there by the waterfall to give you an idea of the scale of this. You want to pan for gold? Pan here. Waterfall's back there. I guess you could see it through the trees. You could hear it rushing river down there. We're going to head back into town and back to the ship. So this was like a 2-hour total walk from the ship, I think. Maybe it was longer. I'll let you know. But Janet said it was well worth it. She loved every second. Falls, and there's the gold rock. We're going to walk over and check out the river. It says keep off the tracks, but I guess we can cross them. We wouldn't stand on them. There's the cemetery. The buses that were here, they parked here and I think they got out and then got back on pretty quickly. I don't see any trains coming. Do you? I don't hear that train a-coming. I guess getting down to the river is harder than I thought. So I think we'll just stay up here. Skagway River, yeah. Well, we're gonna head back the way we came, through town. Of course, we came from way up there. This is the railroad yard, train yard again. It's the guy and his dog. So we got another 1.5 miles yet. The river's right there where those trees are, and the bridge. That dirt road goes up to the cemetery. We just crossed the main highway there when we came up. And we're gonna go out on the bridge over the river so we can see. See? Well, there's the rushing Skagway River flowing through Skagway to the sea. Looks like a park over there. Little bleachers, maybe soccer fields, or would you call those football pitches? Who knows? And there's the houses in town. So we're gonna head back to town in the ship. And that's what it looks like that way. So I'm not sure why this sign is way up here at the end of town, but it's telling us the cruise ships are down here, maybe? I mean, it's a narrow town. There's not too many places for the ships to be. See the flowers? Like snapdragons almost. We've walked well over 1 mile now since the cemetery. It's way up there at the base of that mountain. We're almost back to the main part of town. We're of course on Broadway again. So the shops are down there. It's getting close to 5 o'clock. The ship is scheduled, well, all on board is 7:30. So we got no problem making that. But I noticed the town is almost empty now. Of tourists anyway. Because everyone got back on the ship and there's only one ship in town. But that means our day is drawing to a close. And our trip to Skagway is drawing to a close. Well, here we are back at the ship. Didn't really get any clearer. I mean, it cleared up, and then clouds came, and it cleared up, and then clouds came. There's the Carnival Miracle in Skagway. Yeah, I didn't see that skull before on the rocks. Anyway, we're gonna get back on and rest. So from Skagway,
Port Monkey's out.
see you in the next port. Wait a minute.
Let's try that again.
So from Skagway, Alaska,
Port Monkey's out.
see you in the next port.
Bye.
Bye.